The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
And guess what? Trying to do something and get where you want to go, it's a pain in the, you know what? I wish it was easy. You know, when I was a kid, getting beat up or used and abused and trying to get out of hell wasn't easy. I thought when I got older, all right, it'd be easier. I thought when I got my first million at 14 and a half, it'd be easier. I thought when I got 2.6 billion in corporate structure at 26, it'd be easier. It's never been easier. But again, money does solve problems. When you got money, you can get all the stress off your back. And that's the ultimate goal. Now I'm sorry. I believe you followed silly people and you didn't learn rules and tools. I don't know why you're here today when I've been teaching and preaching for 47 years. It's like, where the blank have you been? I brought in 60 billion for my clients so far. I got 32 million millionaire clients and 29 billionaires. I incorporate Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels, and mostly famous people. Been around a long time. But the reality is one thing. This is what got me to millionaire to billionaire. But it's up to you to listen. Can you learn? I hope so. I hope you turn these up today. So let's get out that tablet and pen. Let's get ready to begin. Let's understand how to play the game of business. Our goal is to win. How do we win? You get knocked at 1,000 friggin' times. This is an analyzation. This is a file right here. It's on my desk. This is Arnold's file. Okay. Trying to rebuild somebody is a pain in the ass set. I don't know if he's here today in this list of 1,000 people, but reality is if he's here, his file's on my desk. Hell, he started at 496. Now he's at a 644. Okay. So it's not been easy. You got to rebuild him. Rebuilding people like Humpty Dumpty. It's not as easy as people think, like you see on the little TikTok or Google and all that blah, blah, blah. It can be a pain in the ass set. Are we willing to do the work? I hope so, because I'll work my tail off for you. But that's just me. See, I accomplished my goals. I don't have excuses. As a little kid being used and abused, I wanted to get out of hell. I got to be the janitor when I was 4 years old at a karate studio. Then I found out I could kick. Oh, wow. It's amazing. I was kicking the door jam at 10, and then the basketball hoop at 14 at T. Winkle Junior High. I remember someone said you can kick pretty high. I remember Ed Parker saying, no, we don't kick below the waist. We kick below the waist. Okay. Everybody's got an opinion. You ever notice that? Everybody's got a damn opinion. All I know for me is I wanted out of hell, and I accomplished my goals, and I don't have any BS to give you. And I got everything I ever wanted. Why don't you? Why don't you drive $1 million cars and fly around in yachts and helicopters and U-Dogs? Have some fun. But again, we got as large as you can. The target 3 times. Finally, on the 3rd time, I got it because I wanted it all in my backyard. So today, I want you to listen and learn how to play. I'd like you to win the game of business, and that would be the ultimate goal. Is winning the game of business for every one of us. Is it easy? Hell no. It's never been easy. So I'd like you to take a tablet and pen and turn it sideways. I'd like you to turn it a different way because I want you to understand like this, okay? So we have to understand something today. Now you might be here because you want your credit score to go up and away. Fantastic. You're experiencing drag audio. Quality is recording. Please close any unused internet applications. That's nice. So it's nice when the system always gives you crap and you check it 10 times. But that's that devil trying to knock us down. So let's think about something. You might be here because you call one of my call centers. Fantastic, thank you. And they told you we're going to rebuild your credit up and away, 3 to 6 months. Then we're going to get a corporation, but you understand, I'm always giving cash credit, personal business back, anything you do with me. I'm always going to give you your money back at least 1 times to times 10, because that's half the fun. So let's draw the diagram here. Let's understand. This means very simple today. Now, if you're here for more, I hope you are. See, I got an opportunity to show you the way to actually get to million to billion. So we draw a vision process game. Blueprint for success. The commercial. Then I wrote down see if we go get it. And then there's winning the game of business. So let's understand corporations. You have one, fantastic. You probably spent thousands of dollars for a piece of paper and didn't learn diddly squat. Sorry, all corporations are free. I want you to look in your city today, all right, no matter what state you live in, and look at Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, US Bank, how they're shutting down locations because they don't need them anymore. They bankrupt the location. Ow, 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 ow. Bankrupt the damn thing. Take the money and the assets and walk away. They bankrupt a 100-year lease. See, when you file bankruptcy, you got shitty credit. When you basically don't pay your bills, you have shitty credit. When they get to do it, it's basically to write it all off. Like our government that writes bad checks every day. But again, that's how they kind of bond us anyway. So let's understand, let's draw the other side on this side. If you could take the time and let me basically change your life, it'd be kind of fun because we can get things changed right away. A corporation is a legal person. So let's write that down. A corporation is a legal person. All right, that means very simple. The way corporations were designed in the first place to receive money and not pay tax until they're profitable. You had chances 3 times. You've had 3 chances to have a division of you, and you blew it every time. A division of you. See what you did, sorry, most of you, you took your personal credit cards, you jacked them up, you got stuck, you couldn't get any more. You backed yourself and your family in a corner, you probably hawked your house. I call that silly and dumb. There's no reason to do that. But again, I'm the guy that helped Ken Yarborough set up the system behind the scenes. That was TRW became a Spirit in 96. So if we can listen and learn, we can get you another chance to never bring the pain home. But it's up to you. I can't force you to listen. I can't force you to follow through because half of you are friggin' lazy. Half of you want everything with the damn magic wand. Oh, let me get the magic wand. Blah. It's a bunch of BS. The other half really want to go get it. Gonna have to find out which half for you. Sam's Club, Walmart, Geico, cities. So the ability to literally understand, we can stop bringing the pain home. People bring the pain home because they don't know they don't know any better. You didn't get trained about personal credit. You follow ducks and sheep. Now I'd like you to write down CFO. I'd like you to become a certified personal CFO. All right, half of your lousy bookkeepers anyway, and that sucks. And the CFO for the corporation. You need to be a double CFO. All right, you have no choice. Next, I'd like you to have the mindset of millionaire. Can we at least please do that? Come on, this is just child's play. I created my first million at 14 and a half friggin' years old. This is bullshit. I've never watched so much lazy and stupid in my life. Anybody can create $1 million in 9 months or less. Anybody. The dumbest people I've ever met can do it. Oh, by the way, help them do it all the time. But if we look behind that damn curtain, what do we get to do? Tear it apart. But again, it's up to you. Maybe you don't want to get the bigger life. Maybe you like getting by and paying your bills and having the same boring routine you have almost every day, most of you. So, but let's do this. Humor me for a while and yourself. Let's write down my first blueprint at the Torrance Police Department next to the library. In the library, when I wrote it, it was the blueprint for success, and I named my blueprint, See It, Believe It, Go Get It. That's what I named it, See It, Believe It, Go Get It. I would see what I want, I'd visualize, I'd pray, and I'd go get it. See, everything I touch turns to gold. I can create $1 million out of nothing. I've done it all my life, but it's up to you. So if you basically want to get to millionaire status, I'd like you to pay attention. I'd like you to understand I can get you there, and I'll guarantee it. It's usually a yes or no. So that's what you have to do. If it's a yes, I want you to watch this whole presentation for the next hour. I want you stuck with me to pay attention. But again, if it's a no, then go away and come back in 45 minutes. Because we got your analyzation ready to go. We got to play. Now it's simple. See, these are goodies I obtained. Why haven't you? And I was born in a friggin' taxi on the way to Guardian Hospital from a little girl. Didn't want me. Oh, well, what can I do? You see, this is just one of the mansions. And I've bought 64 of these suckers so far. Isn't that fun? Whee! But I don't buy them under me. It's under a trust. I've brought in millions and billions. Why haven't you? There's no difference between me and you. You had a mommy and a daddy probably, and you followed ducks and sheep. So I'd like you to take a picture of this, please. Go ahead. Even though I said you can't take pictures, there's a page or two. Go ahead. See, here's the thing. Half the people getting analyzed today they all have shitty credit. They're all jacked up. They're all stuck. They can't get any more. It's like, what the hell do I do now? Do I file debt consolidation or bankruptcy? Hell no. Take a picture. A corporation's a legal what? Person. Okay. A corporation is entitled to supply credit with no guarantee. Okay. So, all right, supply credit can be turned into cash, and your corporation can loan you money to balance your debt. It's a problem and a solution. Got it? All right, it's 51,000. Write it down. Now, if you got debt consolidation, I'm sorry, that's just a scam today. The bankruptcy crap as well. So I know on TikTok, Google, and YouTube, you can remove your collection account. Sure, then they're going to get it again. That sucker don't go away if it's not charged off for bankrupt. Hell, they're going to get you. And if it's a house and a car, they're going to give you a 1099-C. So now you have double shitty credit. You got a tax problem. Next, you might have an IRS problem. What do? Let's write down irs.gov. I like to rebuild people like Humpty Dumpty, my way, because I think their way sucks. So they have a form about offer and compromise. So again, what I want you to focus is right now. Every credit card, and write down the procedure unless you have the cards in front of you. I want all your cards to have a sticky. I want that sticky to be permanent on the back of that damn card. And you pull it off every time you use the card. I want you to put yourself in check. The limit is 10,000. Oh, good. What's 25%? 2,500. What's 29%? I wrote the friggin' rules. I set it up for the world. And nobody wanted to teach you. It's ridiculous. When I set up the dashboards behind the scenes with Ken Yarborough, security chief at TRW Asperian, the rule is 29% rule, period. All the other stuff is bullshit. I was suing Credit Karma during the pandemic because they kept saying 42%. It's never been that. Damn it. If you listen carefully, you'll pull out your card and go, if I do this, I'll drop my score, get stuck, can't get any more. Now let's pay attention. All cards fluctuate. Write it down. All cards fluctuate. These do not. They're unlimited, up to $1 million. They were paid their time limit. If I maintain the rules I just said with this in front of it, you will never drop below 750 ever in your life. Ever in your life. That's how you maintain 750. All the other things out there are a bunch of silly stuff that I see every day. So let's understand. TRW, which was Thomas Raymond Warridge, they made bicycle parts, El Segundo, California, got in the information business, and became a Asperian in 96. I drew the first one of these. It was good, fair, hell no. Good, fair, hell no. I want you to pay attention. It's the first chance you get to learn how to play rules and tools and understand how to maintain 750 from now on. You're going to write down on your piece of paper, because I'm giving you projects and things to do. You're going to call, and you're going to go online to Asperian.com and Credit Karma. You're going to call or get on the phone, or you're going to get through the internet or the website. I want you to remove all addresses but the current one. I want you to remove all employers, just your employed period, and then all phone numbers. See, you're connecting the dots to verify your shit. Let's disconnect the dots. Now let's look. I'm sorry, please do not be offended on anything I say. We want to look at you. What do we look at? We're going to look at you. Okay? You're sitting there not happy. I believe you're 40 to 70 years old, and you're disappointed because you didn't, take the chance and roll the dice. All right, you kind of played it safe. You're not where you want to be, I believe. I could be wrong. All right, this is your fault. You're responsible for you. So stop falling stupid. You've been following other people that do stupid. All right, simple. So let's play. What I'd like you to do is understand how to leverage money and payments. So let's understand what this means. Now, if I said spend $50,000 today, you go, I don't have the money, Ray. If I got you a card for $50,000, $100,000, All right, you understand something. Let's understand logic and common sense. You today, you spend $50 every other day on a bunch of crap. Okay, that's over $700 a month. All right, you can't afford to spend 50, all right, to invest into your future. That's not true. If we take, and let me rebuild you, personal and business, and I take 50,000 off of a card, the payment is $652.26. You get to write it off anyway. So let's get past the mindset you don't think you can do it, because you can. Let's get past the point. This is corporate cash credit. I want you to become an investor. I want you to write it down. Not investing in stock and that 401k shit. As far as I'm concerned, 401k is a piece of crap. Watching somebody let their life going up down in the stock market. Oh, staying for long term, eventually you'll get there. Yeah, well, you're having a heart attack. Let's plan the problem. Your friend, family member, some of them probably ripped you off. You probably spent thousands of crap, didn't work. Let's do it my way. Could you please just give me 6 months? Give me this year. Give me 3 months. I can prove it. I can rebuild you. So let's write down irs.gov. Write it down. I would like you to set up an IRS account so you can maintain your tax returns. Okay, so you have them. Now I need you to write down another form called 4506T or C, and I want you to Google them later today. I need you to be prepared. One of the creditors we're going to get you, if you allow me to, up to $1 million, is going to send you this form. I need you to be prepared, all right, to fill out the form. Next, we're going to focus on incorporation. Our constitutional right, we the people, Supreme Court says corporation's a legal person. Chapter 18 is right there. Let's circle it. So write it down, a corporation's a legal person. They were designed to receive money, so no taxes due to your profitable. Let's get it in their head why it was designed this way and who gave it permission to be a legal person. Now, I'm 7.5 years old when I hear this, listening to Mrs. Hope's poker game. You got Dan Blocker, Michael Landon, producer of Gunsmoking as Possible, Ted Turner, and a Laker became an attorney, and a lot of other people drinking the whiskey, smoking cigars, talking out their butts, blah, 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 blah. I heard it's a corporation, a legal person. I want out of hell. Mrs. Hope was using and abusing me. So was her son, David. So let's get out of bullshit, okay? I heard it. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Next door is a library. Man, what does this mean? She was mean to me. She walked away. 5 minutes later, he's a microphone, he's a black. She was a biatch. I read the book. So have you. You are so messed up, but you reading the books. You didn't create a blueprint. It's easy. It's like putting a damn puzzle together. And God gave me the vision to put it together for me a long time ago. So let's understand. I'm going to circle 2 things I need you to make sure you understand. I didn't pay attention there. I did not pay attention to that for me. So I need you to focus on this and understand. It says may sue or be sued. You see, a corporation, you're the voice of a corporation. When it is sued, it sues you, and you're going to get screwed up. Congratulations in the deposition. Good luck there too. So we're going to focus. Now, I went to the library for 2 years. When I was 9.5 years old, I was brave enough to send my $10 in the mail, money order, to the Secretary of State's website in California. You can verify that a 9.5-year-old kid set up Helping Hand, the original one. It was me. Now, I set it up, cost me $10. All corporations are free. You pay a damn filing fee. I got $100,000 of credit cards in the mail, literally. Okay. Mrs. Hope called Ted Turner, and then when Laker became an attorney, he go, "What is this little boy? He's a crook." Here's Ted Turner, me explaining to him that the S is for the way it was designed, and it's got 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. I'm 9.5, and he's Ted Turner, billionaire, or Turner Broadcast and all the bullshit. I'm telling him how to do it because he's not very bright. I don't think people were bright anyway. So again, I got basically named the movie Dave. Now, my next problem in my journey for me, we all have problems, everybody knocks us down, is I use the word Braille. When I started the Orange County Blind Center, I used the word Braille I found myself in a damn lawsuit. I was 12 and a half years old. The goal is to never bring the pain home and master it all. Now, the biggest lie is a corporation protects you. That is a lie. Because what happens, let me prove my point. Because I've had attorneys help my clients and end up filing bankruptcy because they listen to stupid attorneys. I did all that stuff too, but I retired a long time ago. And I did it for me. So let's understand. A corporation, the moment you sign something outside of it, on the behalf of the corporation, you pierced your veil. You became the duck and the sheep. So what does that mean for you? Okay, it's very simple as we look at this. So we got to structure this. When you sign for a car, all right, you sign for it on behalf of the corporation. That's called stupid, in my opinion. Don't take it personally. When you sign for a lease of a building, okay, what did you do? You guaranteed it. From there, what happens when you sign for a credit card? You're still the duck and the sheep. So if somebody wants to say a corporation protects you, an LLC, a C corp, S corp, tell me, and the bottom line is bullshit. There's a way to protect you 100%. But again, are you willing to do the work? So let's understand, if you have a corp, fantastic. If you don't, I'll hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. Next, all right, a division of you, a division of me. Listen, write it down. If I say a division of me, you'll write down me, it means you. Got it? Replace and protect you. A division uses SS4, not SSN. Got it? The only thing to file bankruptcy is SSN, SS4. You have to be honest with yourself if you like being a duck or a sheep. You got less than 75 days left of this year to get a corp now, and a division. So January 1st, you can say it's on the second year. Why is that important to you? Well, number one, the banks asked for that to be 2 years old. I think it's pretty important to get the 150 line of credit. So the lack of knowledge makes people do stupid things. People aren't stupid. The reality is most people are just freaking lazy. Okay, not you, of course. None of you are. But again, we're getting older, slower. We're not as pretty as used to be. That means we're running out of time. But that's up to you. I would like you to please listen to this. You should start with 100,000. Why would I want someone to start with $100,000? Because I want to turn it into $1 million. Let's understand. When I was teaching all the people for the last 47 years, rich and famous, a lot of them, I can name left and right, how to leverage freaking money. Borrow money is not taxable. Your problem is you had some money. You spent it. You pissed it away. You broke the next day. You didn't leverage the money. We can do this personal or business, either way. So I'm going to rebuild you if you allow me to. It's not easy. It's a pain in the ass. It's not just doing a little stupid letter and blah, blah, blah. Now, there are 10 creditors that are worth a damn. The rest are crap, in my opinion. And I'm an affiliate, 119 creditors. Rebuild you, then I'm going to get you a Green Spark card. Green Spark is up to $100,000, and they have 2 other ones for $30,000 each. There's 3 of them. That means it's 160. Now, here's the thing: a corporation is a legal person. It's a corporate umbrella. Each division has its own credit files. When I invented division process, I, Ray Reynolds, invented it, 1985 V6, period. All right, my creation. I'm going to get 9 more sets. Is that $1 million now? If I take the B of A times 9, is that $1 million? Wells Fargo, Chase Inc., Gold. So let's understand. If we just take the first 5 cards, all right, can we get up to $5 million? The answer is yes. Next, I need you to think about this. At that time, I'd want you to go to the bank. At the bank, I'd like you to focus on, banks call it bridging the gap. They would give you up to, listen carefully, up to $150,000 with no tax returns, unsecured, all right, as long as you have a 2-year corp and 2-year division. Got it so far? So if we take the 5 of my favorite ones and create up to $5.4 million, can we have the American dream? The answer is yes. Divisions justify the projection of $1 million. Projection of $1 million. Now, the $1 million maker actually is you. but with your lack of knowledge, you can't seem to get there. We're going to do it my way. Ready? My way. We're going to play and understand. I'm an affiliate. When I apply for a card for my clients, American Express allows me to get one for personal or business that they want. Okay, all right, and also divisions and employee cards. Under the Fair Lending Act, because I dissected it all, one card is entitled to 99 more. Would you like 99 more? If it's $100,000 paid over time, all right, times 9 plus the parent company, is at $1 million now. If you got the 99, that's 100 million. So the only way you're going to get where you want to really go is to finance your way. There's another way, unless you're going to win the lottery or get a hell of a raise. The platinum card, would you like some more cards? Okay. Would you like the gold card? Get more cards. Again, this is the ultimate dream. We're going to play with banks. Banks. When you have no money, they don't know your name. If you leverage money, they're going to go and kiss your assets. My favorite will be Chase 31-day CD. We're going to leverage money, and we're going to do it my way. If I can do this this is a pastor of Los Angeles mega church named Gerald. I got him $100,000 line of credit at U.S. Bank. Okay, he didn't want to spend $100,000. He was concerned. He's very conservative. I put in $75,000 in bank, CD, line of credit. Write down a reference of 3, please. Reference of 3. If you reference 3 on the application for a line of credit, it becomes $225. The bank's next application allows you to get $1.125 million. Is that $1 million of credit? You finance the business, you never run out of money, and you can always offset your taxes. Okay, don't do it my way. Well, you didn't do it my way. Look at you now. Simple. You can start with $1,000 to $75,000. What are we looking to do? Listen carefully. Okay, no matter what you want to do, I want to do it my way. We're going to create corporate credit, borrow money, not taxable, to buy your lifetime income. Your lifetime income should be real estate or franchise, period. That's all it should be, real estate franchise. When I wrote one of my first books about laundromats, dry cleaning, car washes, and storage units, and all this other stuff, okay, and controlling 2.2 billion in real estate, half the fun. So let's talk about a normal person like David. I got him started, or in this first 90 days, I got him to create $96,000 a month. See, California, we're short on EV charging stations, 1 million units. They'll actually sponsor it and give you the money. For a nonprofit, they'll actually give you the grant money. So you could play, maybe it's your turn. So we're going to start and plan on plan A. Plan B is for losers. I have said since I was a little boy, being used and abused, I'm one of the few, not one of the many. I knew when I was 3, being dropped off the Redondo Beach Pier, even out of a freaking trash can, I'd be a millionaire. So let's understand something today. I like goodies. You like goodies? You must become a CFO for personal life and corporation life if you want to accomplish the goal and write down auto income. Now, I accomplished my goals. Every time I hear some idiot say white man can't jump, are you freaking kidding me? I broke the record in 1981, highest and fastest kick on planet friggin' Earth. The only one who can jump that high is white man. But again, I don't care. I accomplished the damn goal. Even got a scar here hitting the leg of my head, my foot. So I got classes all through the friggin' week. Where the hell you been? That's on you. You don't want to learn? Then go away. But if you want to get there, pay attention today. We can get you where you want to go, but it's up to you. But I'm the godfather of credit. I nicknamed that at KNX Radio. Been on that station 49 friggin' years. Where you been? Once again, I'm Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit, and raisecredit.com. Pay attention. Humpty Dumpty, let's rebuild you my way. I think your way sucks. I'd like to have a phone call with you. I'd like to blueprint you. I'd like to look at past, present, and future. I'd like to look at good, bad, and ugly, bankruptcy, tax lien. You ever screw up Chase or American Express? I need to know these things. A blueprint. When I wrote it down as a kid, I was 9.5, and I wrote down blueprint for success. Your family, we need to talk about. Corporation divisions. Then we have to plan to die. Irrevocable trust. Write it down. These are things you need to master. Car, division, house, trust, auto income, cash flow for your time. I'd like to have you and your partner on the phone with me, all right, for an hour. Will that be okay if we blueprint you my way for a while? If you could do it, you would do it already before here. The reality is your way sucks. Sorry. So if I put you in a coaching program, you're definitely getting to million to billion. Okay, million to billion coaching. If you do what you're told, literally easy. But again, you got to pay attention. Your case file will be on my desk. It doesn't leave my desk ever. All right, we're going to analyze and tear it apart on a daily basis. Take a picture of this. Now, let's understand, I got tested at T week of junior high, 8th grade, Costa Mesa. All right, they thought I was cheating. By the time I took the SAT test 3 times in my gym shorts, with no shorts, shoes, and socks, they kept thinking I was cheating because nobody do that. Perfect score on everything. I just thought they were stupid. Cheryl, the counselor there, I said, I think you're just stupid. You're probably a C- student. That's why you're a damn counselor. That's just my opinion. I went to West Coast College, bypass high school, drive my Lamborghini. I had 22,000 payphones. I got 19 houses. They told me I could get number 20. What the blank? So what did I do? Transferred to my divisions, got my 20. I want you to focus on these businesses, and I want to get you the credit to go buy them, or I'll do it for you, hand you the freaking keys. I'll take away all your bullshit excuses, because bullshit doesn't pay the bills. Maybe you can't handle the truth, huh? Here's Glenn living in his car for 3 years. Wham, wham, wham. His wife left him. So what? Get another woman. Get a better one. That wasn't good enough. Got to get him dragged into the damn workshops. $1 million business, brand new house, brand new truck. We got people coming out of prison. Free Ray, Ricky, Dickie Ross. Here's $3 million. That's what I got him. Thomas in prison for 26 years. 6 months later, brand new dump trucks, $5 million a year. We got Michael, God rest his soul. We have Arnold. We have presidents of the United States of America. One hugged too much, so that was Biden, and this is Clinton. I guess he did a little too much. Fishburne's mom, she's sweet, and Fishburne, he's all right. I did 2 courses for Ronald Reagan a long time ago. Nancy kept saying, just say no. I'm the guy that created Teach Our Children. They became the DARE program, by the way, if you don't know that. From there, what do we look at? Costner. Oh, goody. Hey, about Giovanni for Pixar. We got college professor at Biola University. We got just Superman for Gold's Gym. How about Kirk Hammond, God rest his soul, and her? She's got 100 million too. See, my point is, I don't care where you come from. I can get anybody to millionaire, billionaire. I'll do it every day. I'm the incorporator for Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels too. What did you do? I think you sit at the kitchen table, talked about a business with your spouse and your friends and family. Let's jack up the cards. Let's drop the score. Let's get stuck. I can't get any more. Let's bring the pain home. Why did you do that? The answer is never to bring the pain home in the first place. You did not plan the problem. You did not set up divisions of you and do exactly what the IRS set up in the first place. Banking and credit purposes, SS4. Add you to my system, what can we do? We build you. I brought in millions and billions. My point is, why the hell haven't you? I'm no different than you. Derek, you got a question? Derek, type the damn question. I can wave my hand too. Type it now. We'll get to play. Now, I've been granted a TV and radio show next year. So that means I've got to get an audience to do little things for commercials. You want to show up for a day or 2, 3 days, and play with me and learn some goodies while I film you? All right, it's simple. You might want to basically spend $2,000 today, maybe $5,000. See, I wasn't doing another boot camp, but now I'm going to. It's called a summit. I got to do the greatest one ever because we're filming it for the TV show. Leverage your money. So the Reynolds University, my dream, I got it by the time I was 2009. I'm doing $1 million a day, having fun playing every day. 22,000 square foot building, Irvine Spectrum, One Technology Drive. But then the world changed. I'm on top of the world helping people. My first system was called Winning the Game of Business, Repackaging America. Page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow for you per time. There's 1,000 steps to the millionaire. I put it in my Millionaire's Founders Kit. I sold that at the Bonaventure for 32 years, 5,000 a set, being the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles. This is what happened to me in 2009. I had a no shit day. You see, we took someone on, a whole group of people, July 4th to watch the fireworks, and someone had a virus. There I get to lay the next day in the coma, in the hospital. My wife tells the office. Ron borrows a truck, call U-Haul, rent it, go to the office, steal my books. Tom, my IT manager, instead of these people helping the wife and doing stuff, they hear I'm going to die. What do? He sells my phone numbers and websites to my porn site. I got 50 million people in my database. Highest bidder was a porn site. So let me tell you my old shit day. It sucks. All right, the people you count on a lot of times, be prepared for them to stab you in the back. Okay, cover yourself. Protect your assets. But again, the Millionaire's Founders Kit at the office, you can call them today, $500. 12 books, CDs, and the Blueprint to Millionaire. There you go. If you did it while you're online with me, it's $299. I give it away because I don't pay a commission to anybody. And it's free if you go to the summit, the boot camp. All right, so let's understand. If you want to play with me for 1 day, 2 day, or 3 day, day one, we're going to tear apart the Millionaire's Founders Kit. So you might want to be there on a day online or in person. What are we going to do? Tear apart the Millionaire's Founders Kit. We're going to go through the 1,000 steps to millionaire. That's day one. 9 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. From there, let's write it down. Okay, it is October 25th, 26th, 27th, in 2 weeks. And you need to have your butt there in person. Bring a laptop with you, you'll need it. We're going to work it. I'm going to torture you and have fun making you master all the rules and tools. If you have to be online, then be online. It's up to you. But I'm going to make sure you reach your highest goals ever. I'm going to take away all your excuses. And if I have to go down and do the goal for you and hand you the damn keys, I'm going to friggin' do that too. It's ridiculous. Day two. So let's talk about the real estate system I created. My Millionaires and Billionaires. Financial series. Buckets, money, tax, balancing. The office sells this for $1,000 for both of them. I give it away for $499. And what are we going to do in day two? Do you want to be a millionaire? You'll probably say yes. The answer is no. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? The answer is yes. So day two, we're going to dissect the real estate system, and we're going to do real estate through division process. Just separate a liability and create $1 million of credit. Then day three, we're going to go through the Millionaire's Founders Kit more, tax balancing, become the bank, all right, and basically we're going to do buckets of money. That's what we're going to do for 3 days. So your goal is to be there in person or online, and you get to play with me. So I'd like you to take a picture of this. You have 4 ways to get yourself in position. If you look at this at 4 levels, all right, if you bought the books, normally it's $1,500. All right, for $19.99, you get to 3 days and the books and CDs, and you get to go online or in person. And then after that, you're going to have questions. I'll put you in level 1, 2, and 3 for 90 days. Very simple. Now, if you wanted 2,000, that's 10,000 in credit. 5,000 to 100,000. Today, this is good till I'm done talking. So this means this will be good till 3 o'clock today, and from there it goes away. For $2,999, it's $100,000 of cash credit for you and your corporation. All the classes, book CDs, online or in person. Now you're stuck with me. Where'd your excuse go now? You don't have one. Take a picture. The banks bought Zelle on July 6, 2022. So Zelle is Ray at rayscredit.com. Recipient Ray Reynolds, you use Zelle, and you put RW when you Zelle. That way they know it came from a Ray's webinar. Simple. From there, we got to get you past go. I like goodies. See, I like driving $1 million cars and living in $10 million estates. It's kind of fun. But again, let's get you past go. Let's play and let's analyze you today. I analyze every client I was had for 47 years, personally. Spare and transient Equifax. I can get anybody to 750 in 90 working days, as long as they do what they're told. And I analyze on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm going to guarantee in writing to you. That means you have to be part of the program. There's only 2 rules. Do not jack up cards and do not apply during the program. When you apply, you crash your wrapper rescore that I gave you for free. I'm not paying for the next one because you screwed up the first one. You are, or I'll close your case. That's how it works. We write down today's date. We focus on 90 days. 90 days. I want you done and getting 100,000 in 90 days. But I need you to do what I asked you to do. There I'm in that coma. See, we all have old shit days. I'm laying there, I can hear everything. All right, all of a sudden I hear my tax attorney come in and trick my wife to sign a POA. All right, she signed it. 3.7 billion went bye-bye that day. Next, here's the nurse. Is your husband a donor? They're going to take out my heart and all the other good pieces. From there, I got a choice to stay in peace or go back. I said go back. The moment I said that, the machine went beepity beep. And what did I do? I wish I could have jumped and go boom, scared the hell out of him, but I couldn't. She dropped her clipboard and said he's alive. So let's understand excuses. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. I have been shot and knifed. I have no damn excuses, neither do you. I've been in 2 comas. One, I was crippled. Jesus said, got up, I got up. Last one, they're working on me. I still died and came back to help you. No excuses. My biggest, and sorry, I say, oh shit day, because that's how we feel. One of the clients said, hey, stay away from boats and fireworks. So God's gift, the mansion's in the harbor. I needed the U-Dock. All right, put my yachts and race boats in the backyard. The Delphi, got to take the wife to what? Captain Jack's on the Friday and Saturday. Prime living lobster. Got to have some fun. Big building, a Lamborghini. So let's write down some things I need you to write down right now, please. Could you please write down driver's license, insurance, registration? See, I'm going to repackage your whole life, if you allow me to. You're highly intelligent, but you have a problem. Most, if not all of you, get pulled over by a police officer in a bumpity bump. You hand him your home address. I call that stupid. You're not stupid. It should say P.O. Box mailing address under the Privacy Act. I like goodies. I like goodies, but I accomplish my goals. I have no excuses. When the Guinness Book of Records came out that night and says, where's the wires? He pissed me off. I jumped and kicked up the lights. That was only 13 feet. White men do jump. Only stupid people say we don't. Now, after the coma, I realized and I researched my family. I found out my grandpa, he's Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High, who won the Olympics in 1932. Hell, to me, he looks like a damn gangster. He didn't give a shit about me either. Doesn't he look like a gangster from the 30s? But again, that's Coach Bishop. Okay, they made a movie after him. So the word no does not mean no. It means you accepted it. You know no didn't mean no. So we're going to plan the problem. We're going to look at Intuit because you're going to look at Credit Karma because it's free. Well, I was suing Credit Karma during the pandemic. They kept saying 42%. No, it's 29. I wrote the rules. Credit Karma is free. Then I need you to look at LifeLock. Please be careful. They promise a lot of shit, but they've been indicted 6 times. Last indictment's $100 million right there. Be careful. Now we have to look about credit repair. All right, there's no magic wand. There's letters on TikTok. Yeah, one guy's showing letters, the other guy is too. Those are my letters out of my book. Steal your own shit. But anyway, what can I say? It's not a point of removing the negative. Remove a late payment, they'll close the account. Remove a collection, it comes back anyway. See, you got to rebuild your credit. Federal Trade Commission says credit repairs are fraud. So does the Credit Repair Act. So does basically you have to lie after you do it. You have to lie to rebuild your credit? No. You have to lie to repair it. But understand the liars and the buyers. We look at Section 611. I want you to write down Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. You got one now going, hey, you just complain there. This is the company that will indict these pieces of doo-doos. I mean, look, understand, Daniel here is the credit repair cloud. He's going to teach you how to get credit repair on the cloud. He's got indicted. He's going to prison. All right? His wife's going to say bye-bye. Kids will come visit him behind the bars. So understand, very simple. If you got a collection account, you're going to have to man up, woman up if it is not charged off. Negotiate a couple bucks. We have to plan the problem. We have to understand safety credit, line of defense, and we have to be prepared, because I drew the diagram of this right now years ago. All dashboards are 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. If anybody says anything else, that's all BS. From there we play. What do? We never bring the pain home again. So let's understand today. All cards, what do? Fluctuate but two. If we use the 29% rule and tools that I created back then and now, and we have the two cards that do not fluctuate, what card do you jack up next? You jacked up the wrong damn card. That's why you have shitty credit. If you had the rules and tools, you would not have shitty credit at all. But again, you didn't listen. Where you been? Raise rules and tools. Pretty simple. That's how it works. I like the $100 million buildings, the $5 million mansions, and $1 million race boats, don't you? Let's analyze you today. Let's do a rapid rescore and rapid refresh. I invented both of them 43 years ago. Let's take your 510 to push you to 757 like these people. Let's play, but you got to be part of the program. Nice client. She's got a 651 with no green lights. A rapid rescore got her green lights and a builder $1 million of credit. Was it easy? Hell no. Here's a bankruptcy. These people were so bad. All right, they were dumb enough to go see a bankruptcy attorney, and he sold them a bankruptcy when they didn't need it at all. So let's understand. Now you got 3 people on TikTok and Google and YouTube. You need a secure credit card. No, you don't. My dashboard can get you a credit card without a secure credit card, almost 100%. If it's not, it's an Open Sky card. Write down Open Sky, opensky.com. Why? Because there's no basically inquiry. These ding dongs are saying capital unsecured. That brings your score down, not up. Again, here's 11 collection accounts, and later on their car payment, here's 3,000. You got to balance your debt. Rapid rescore blocks crap, pushes scores up, creates green lights. Possible new accounts. Here's rapid. I charge $4.99, and all the new clients, I give it for free. If they violate the 2 rules, they pay for the next one. Is that fair? It should be. So what do? All right. So if you want, and you need a rapid rescore right now, I would tell you for 10 minutes, you can Zelle $2.99. It's only good for 10 minutes. If you don't, it's okay. You'll call the office later, pay the $4.99. I got to pay them a commission. There's your Zelle, and that's for now. All right. If you need to call the office for any reason today, 800-254-9506. You use a card for anything, they will charge you 5%. So let's understand. If you're not a client, I like to basically do a rapid rescore for you. I like to put you in class Friday and Saturday. I like your target to be 750 because all clients get there. Oh, I'm going to charge you $9.99 and give you a 1,000 card back. That's what I'm going to do. During the broadcast, I'm going to discount this to $4.99, half price. Then the card becomes $500. The goal was to reimburse you for your expense. From there, raise rules and tools, 750 score. If you have a corporation, good, I'll build the one you got or hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. Articles, corporation, office, tax ID. I'm going to rebuild you as a CFO. I'm going to put you in level 1 in setup on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm going to have you spend $999. I'm handing you $5,000 back. 5 times your expense. If you do $24.99, you get $25,000 of credit. I'm going to analyze, add history, pop credit right away. If that's what you want today, it's simple. You would basically take a moment, you would Zelle. There's your Zelle. Call the office if you need to, 800-254-9506. There you go again. Now I need you to call the phone number later today. See, the problem is I want to repackage your whole life. I'd like you to call 888-567-8688. I'd like you to take yourself off the mailing list and the robo list as well, the national mailing list, okay? You see, they sell the voting list 412 times a year. From there, maybe you have a cable bill or a corporation. So let's understand how to play the game. Opt out 5 years or a lifetime. Phone number is right in front of you. Can you call later today? All right. See, you signed an SS5 form to get your SSM. That's a 1040 tax return. Okay. If you didn't do it, that means mommy did it when you were born in 71 on. All right, 1971, Nixon took the gold standard at August. All right. Now, if we pay attention today, the SS4 and SS5 is both IRS. Legal name of entity, individual person. You can put your name on 3 of those forms and have a division of me. All right, which means you. You can master the form and understand, like I informed Ted Turner when I was 9.5. It says banking and credit purposes. It's right there. That's per entity. You could have gave yourself 3 chances to try. You didn't do that. So again, what do? My problem in the 90s is I have $53 million of credit cards. You see, here's corporate credit, about 5 million here. Then I take my Dun or my personal book from there, and I got to have my Dun & Bradstreet book. Okay, supply and vendor credit. I got to be organized to play the game to what? To win. My problem is I have $53 million of credit cards and I'm losing them all. Well, that sucks. They're shrinking my limits. When I learned I could loan money out, I loaned $50,000 at a time. I turned it $2,400 a month. That's how I developed cash flow for my time. Simple. When I took my book called Buckets of Money and explained my first matrix is $4.6 million of credit, loaned out, all right, 18 months, 41 divisions, how I created $190,000 a month. Borrow money is not taxable. The assets behind that were $1.1 billion. Is that good? That was a 98. Okay, you got a corp, I'll build it, not, I'll hand you one for free. We will basically stop bringing the pain home. We'll put our ducks in a row and I'll repackage you my way. Because I think your way sucks, to be honest with you, sorry, but it's true. We're gonna play. Chapter 18, what's a corporation again? Legal person. Where's the diagram I gave you earlier today? What do? This is stupid. I mean, this man needs to man up. This is ridiculous. I have 2 kids, go to the church, I'll hand you the food. Drive an Uber, drive a Lyft, have a garage sale. Hey, I don't feel for this. This is ridiculous. I've been homeless. I had to have a trash can as a kid. All right. I had someone sign a piece of paper and I lost 3.7 billion in one signature. Okay, but I died in a coma. What did I do? I took my 3 divisions of me. I built $1 million of credit right away in 6 weeks. Bought my wife her next dream house. And that's what I did. I have no excuses. What is your excuse? Again, learning to play the game to win. So I like goodies. This is $500 million of goodies. Would you like some goodies? But it's up to you. See, you see 2 cars and 2 buildings. I see 1,013 divisions. When you buy a car, you do it the wrong way again. I want to repackage you. Why? You allow them to sweat you for 5 hours. The application you should have wrote down next to your signature, allowed one inquiry, took a picture. Your goal is to do it my way for a while. As we play a car as fleet price, tax ID division, write it down. So you can write it all off and basically finance it and offset the taxes. That's how it works. A house and a car should never be yours, should be trust and division. But if it's yours, guess what happens? If you lose it, they report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you got double shitty credit. Congratulations. You didn't plan the problem. The car, the building, the house, division process. Corporations receive money SS4. One credit card can do what? 99 more? Isn't that the goal, to finance the dream and write it off and offset your taxes? Corporate credit, simple. It's a write-off. To me, it's free damn money. You maintain a payment. You don't hurt your family. Division give you a line of defense. What do? You build a legacy. That's the goal. That's the dream. If and when you're ready for divisions, my dashboard sets up instantly Experian Transfer Equifax instantly. I'll do the divisions for you since I invented them. And then I'll teach you the daisy chain credit and then make you basically do one thing, get a tax ID per entity. And I'll do that for you too. Each division is $4.99, 3 for $14.97. There you go. Today you get a little discount because you're on this broadcast with me. 3 for $9.99, all right, and 9 for $24.99. But if you did it before I stopped talking, you're doubling the numbers. You're getting 6 for $9.99. You're getting 18 for $24.99. It is a zell. Need to call the office, 800-254-9506. Now, I got specialty classes on Saturdays as well in rotation. Can you imagine? I have the real estate tomorrow, which I'm going to teach basically homestead block or UCC1 and how to buy real estate in the division process. It's at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. These 8 classes in rotation every Saturday. Fun. Do you have a basically Capital One? If you do, we're going to call you on Monday. I want to know what type you have. The dashboard just says Capital One. Is it a Quicksilver 1? All right, Venture 1, or Platinum? So again, if you messed up American Express or Chase, we're going to ask that question as well. What is our goal? If you have too much credit and you don't use it, they're going to deny you for the next one. So trade lines are crap. It's fraud. You bought somebody's history for $25,000, zero balance. Banks see it, I see it. When you apply for credit, you swear under penalty of perjury, it's your credit. That's a lie. That's actually fraud, is it not? Authorized users are just in the way. So we get to play my way for a while. Rapid rescore, up and away, pushes up and away, and get some green lights, and that's the ultimate goal. 96 points in 3 days. My best one was 600 in basically 1 day. Simple. But again, if you do what you're told, your rapid rescore will be above 750 every step of the way. It's $4.99 if you need a rapid rescore now. From there, there's your zell. Call the office, need them too. Now, I'm going to tell you the rules and the tools and the truth. Now, everybody likes the truth, but I'm sorry if you don't like the truth. But again, it is what it is. So what we're going to do is say, okay, if you're in a credit rebuilding program right now, if you sell $4.99 more, I'm going to give you $5,000 in credit. I'm going to give you a free corporation if you don't have one. Tax ID. I'm going to put you in classes with me for 90 days live. I'm going to take away all the rest of excuses. But that's up to you. It's a zell now. So what's a corporation? Legal person. A division of you, 3 of them. What do we look at? The S is for your name right there instead. I mean, come on. It says legal name of entity or individual person. Are you a person or not? From there, what do we get to do? We get to play. It says credit and banking purposes right there. Should you not have 3 divisions of you? Yeah. All right. You see, these are corporate credit reports instantly on tax ID to replace you. A division, all right, to sign a building, car, apartment complex, or storage unit. Remember, I told you to take a picture of these. This is applied to cash credit to rebalance your debt. That would be the goal for some of you. Here is 5586. 5586. All right, Alex, you signed up with. You get a bonus card, $500. So that means you paid in full, and we're going to give you back your money through the credit card. You see, if you made payments, you wouldn't get a credit card. From here, you have no inquiries. Please keep it that way. We're going to go after these little collection accounts to see if we can get them to charge them off. By the way, you have no credit. Do not get an open, basically, a Capital One secured card. Reason we always give this to you is open sky. If I can't get your card, I'll tell you this card. No inquiry. $200, spend $25. Right now, I don't want you to do anything besides let the wrapper work. Then we'll pop you a card out of midair, unguaranteed. Again, let's see what happens next. See, here's a perfect candidate with no credit. I could build them 100,000 in credit in 4 months. Do they want it? Don't know. This is 5586. 5586. We got 5559. See, here's a rapid that's going up. There you see it up and away. Here's a client that scores haven't went up yet because they signed up in 918. Rapid rescore, $1,000 credit, and Jake is the specialist. All of a sudden, we signed up on the 18th and you do an inquiry. I've got to check to make sure you didn't crash the rapid rescore now. You signed an agreement not to do that and you did it anyway. all your cards are jacked up. You got one big boy card or big girl card. You got two. The rest of them are under 10,000. So, I mean, what is the goal here? Jack them up, screw it up? Again, I can help you rebuild all that mess. Maybe it's supply credit to cash, got to bring it down. But rebuilding and getting your bonus card, no problem, easy. Would you want more than that? Here's a person, because of what they've done, all right, everything else, it will take 6 months to get them that $100,000. 6 months. But again, they could leverage it into $1 million. It's up to the person. Here's 5121. Okay. Here's basically Brandy's your specialist. She's the floor supervisor. Bonus card $500. We've pushed you up a little bit. Okay. No inquiries. Keep it that way. What slowed you down is you got 2 late payments. Every time you do a late, it kills your account and slows it down. And you have some collection items as well. So again, this is, they sign up at 2.9. But again, you're almost to the 600s. You've lost 5 points here and some points over here. So that means this person here, all right, between the inquiries or late or the collections, we're going up and down. We have a Best Buy card. Okay, that's a supply card. Again, all right, there's ways to reduce it or create supply to pay it down, up to this person. Capital One, you go on Capital One's website, you click it. You look at basically, we're making a payment. You look on the right-hand side, it says, I want 4 inches down. You click it. Left-hand page, next page, second to the bottom, you change your projections, you ask to increase the limit. On a credit card, you have 2 choices, increase the limit or pay it down. This all can be balanced if this person wants. This is a 5-month program. All right, but again, you got to quit being late. Okay, so now it's closed. So now we have to kill it to get rid of it, but that's up to you. Have you had a problem with American Express or Chase? We'll need to know. Do you want that 100,000, or you just want us to give you the bonus card, get rid of all your crap? It's still up to you to reduce your debt to ratio. All right, you jacked it up, nobody else did. So again, it's going to be up to you. 5570. Rapid's working. There it goes, up, up, and away. Let's hope we don't screw it up today. No green lights. You have no credit. You have a bankruptcy chapter 13. All right, was it 3 years or 5 years? Write it down, we need to know. Is it over or are you still in it? But again, it could be a 5-year program, we don't know. Next, we have some collections. No inquiries, keep it that way. So here's a rebuild, it doesn't see any bonus credit. But again, they could, I don't know. But again, you're in a rapid score as well. So here's the person, because of what they've done here with no credit, this is a 4-month program. Within 4 months, we could build them, if they do what they're told to do, up to 100,000 of credit, which they can leverage to $1 million if they want to, but it's up to the person. Here's 5569. Priscilla's your specialist. No inquiries, keep it that way. Well, look what you're doing here. You got a late payment, it kills your account. Here's your late. I mean, come on. When Mark started Credit One, he copied Capital One's logo, got sued a bunch of times, and he just does it anyway. They're out of Las Vegas. The payments on these are nothing to maintain a down payment. Okay, but again, have a garage sale, drive an Uber, drive a Lyft, do something, never be late on your car. Okay, don't go out for fast food or something. First Premier is a crap card, worst one on planet Earth, jacked up 105%. So here we have these different ones, discover everything else. This person with lates, it will take 5.5 months to get them to 100,000 in credit. But will they do what we ask them to do as we rebuilt them? It'll be up to the person. Priscilla is your specialist. 5569, I pray to God you listen, because I can build you up to the 100,000. All right, you've been trying for years to fix this or whatever. I can get you done in 5 months. Here's 5568. You're playing the up and down show. Up and down, here we go. See, in Credit Karma, you click the number, it gives you the graph. That's your heartbeat. 6.6 points, no problem. You have some positives here, possible green lights, but you're jacked up over here. Again, this should be balanced, but it's up to you. See, you have Navy. That Navy 250 is probably a secure card. Thank you for your service, or whoever got to the Navy. My Navy was only because I was sucked into a government program at 14.5. Okay, so I got Navy for me and my wife. But again, self-lead that came out of my boot camp in 2008, you don't need the damn card. See all this screw up stuff? We got to get around all this crap. There's First Premier. I'm looking for Chase or American Express. Okay, so again, these are all hitting you. You just signed up. Let's rebuild you. Christopher's your specialist. This case here will take 5.5 to 6 months. Okay, there's a big mess between charge-offs, collections, and bringing down the debt. I would tell this person get supply credit and pay down debt and solve problems. But there's some work to be done. That's 5568. So again, I want to remind you, what does line 1 say in an SS4? Just like your SS5. It says legal name of entity. It's right there. Your name should be there 3 times. You should have 3 of these. You can create cash credit reports. I can do it instantly for you. Instantly. We can get a division of you right away. We can turn around and take those supply creditors, turn it into cash, and rebuild your life and knock it off. If not, you're going to go to the rabbit hole for the rest of your life with shitty credit. All right, there's your solution. There's your problem too. There's 51,000 right away. Here's 5568. 5568. All right, we went down at a point. We were building it up. See what we're doing? And then all of a sudden you crash it. What do we do? No inquiries, but these collections hit you again and again. They're all Chase. How bad did you screw Chase out of money? Now, this is terrible. Let's understand. These are authorized users. In other words, your authorized user is in collection, so you're in collection. Get off those. It can be removed 2 out of this. You have 4 left. See, there's a strategy behind it all. You're even the 700 score. Rebuild Brandy's your specialist. But this is shit. Sorry. It's a yes. American Express is yes too, I guess. But again, look at what we look at. So we can balance the debt here. Okay, we got all this jacked up. We're in the 700. See, you can have almost an 800 score and still have shitty credit. But the reality is it gets you more credit. So let's look. Both of these are yeses. You have, look at all these green lights still. So again, because you balanced your debt, they still got this problem here. Keep in mind, this person here should think about 100,000 plus. It's a 5-month program. Why? These are good. This has to be gone after, and we can block it and get rid of the crap or negotiate or something down the road to get rid of it. You're lucky, Chase actually will charge it off. American Express will sue you. Again, look at all the green lights. But again, it's up to you. All right, I would say in 5 months or less, 6 months at the most, 100,000 plus credit. But again, you're a rebuild. So that's all you want us to do, then we do that. It's simple. We'll do as much as you'd like us to do. Here's 5565. 5565. Rebuild. Christopher Specialist. You signed up in 730. No inquiries. Please keep it that way. These collections, most of them are a little crappy little ones. Okay, well, that's good. You got Capital One here too. Navy, thank you for your service. I can line this person up for Navy with less than 2.5 weeks for 30,000 and 2 cards for 25,000 each. 50,000 to 100,000, I'd say in less than 90 days, if the person would listen, if that's what they'd want us to do, as we push these things to the side or get them to charge them off. And then balance the debt here, up to you. It says there's no rapid because it ran its course. You got a couple green lights. Any Primary Express or Chase will need to know that as well. So this will be up to you. That is 5565. If you don't want extra stuff, okay, then we'll just rebuild you. Kind of like Humpty Dumpty. 5564. So rebuild, Priscilla's your specialist. Okay, numbers haven't went up yet. You just signed up an 81. Rapid's going wee up and down, up and down. We're playing the up and down show. Again, wee crash. Your rapid is good to a 210. And it says results 210, 2024. Let's see. This has to be 2025. It's a typo, of course. That's how it works. Here we have Navy again. Position this person. I'd say 90 days or less. We can do what? We can get rid of all the crap that's there, negotiated, paid off. We can build this to 750, and we can get you 100,000 credit in 90 days. but that's up to this person if they want us to do that. See, he gets 55.64. There's always a way to rebuild somebody. From there, he gets 55.63. What do we got here? Rebuild, 500 bonus card, Priscilla's your specialist, and you do an inquiry. Oh, goody, you sign up on the 8th, you do this on the 27th. You agree not to. It's $1,400. Wow. Was it worth it? Probably not. These are collection items. It's paid. We get rid of it too. Let's look through the list. Wow. See, here's the thing. A personal card should be $5,000 to $10,000. It's easier to balance. All right, when you're trying to balance a little crap card, it's harder to do. Again, we have American Express. Good. Okay, what do we do? So here's a person. We're going to rebuild. All right, Rapid was going to go working to 1223. What do we got? These new inquiries here. Crash your Rapid rescore. A violation could be at $1,500. Was it worth it? No. So please don't do it again. Again, we got to figure out what we're going to do next. Please, when Priscilla calls you on Monday, what is your game plan? All right, would you like us to build you more or just rebuild you? Give you a bonus card. Once again, I'm going to tell you to take a picture of this. Supply, cash, credit. Supply turns to cash under a corporation. Because you're not winning the lottery, you're not getting a raise. Where are you going to get the money? There's a solution for problem. There's 51,000. Here's 5176. 5176. All right, Shannon, you signed up on 329. Santos took over when she went to a bigger and better thing, she says. She did visit us a month ago. So we will push you up a little bit. You got inquiries. Okay, you signed up. All right, you got an inquiry here. You got a couple inquiries this year as well. Violation. You got some collection accounts. You have a bankruptcy. So here's a person authorized user you don't need, and it's a $200 crap card. Your authorized user is hurting your score worse than anything you have. First Premier, worst card on planet Earth, in my opinion. But again, you have a possible green light. Your Rapid was good to 8/5/24. You need a new Rapid. Once Rapid came and it was completed, Rapid was what keep it up, and that was the goal. So we can rebuild you, get the 500 card, no bonus. We got to look at the violation here as well. All right, this would take this person, I would say 4 months to get them the 100,000 of credit. That is 5176 if they'd want that. It seems always to be the first question a lot of people ask. So we got to give that to you as well. So once again, if you Zelle $499 today, we're going to upgrade your package. 5,000 of credit, corporation you don't have it, and tax ID. Then you're stuck with me for 90 days in live classes. But that's up to you as well. Here is 5175, and you're late on First Premier, Shit Card, and Merrick Bank. I don't get it. Why would you want to be late? These are little stupid payments. They are really stupid little payments. You signed up in March. All right, you rebuilt 500 card, another Shannon. From there, you do an inquiry. Why? It's a violation. Oh, you got $1,800. Okay. Look at all this in collections. Again, this is crap. These are here. They're here too. So they already charged it off. So here's a mess. Your Rapid ended at 8/8/2024. You have one little green light. You've crashed here in the red. You crashed here in the red. This person would need a brand new Rapid. Okay, on top of that, these are already charged off. I got to rebuild it. This is definitely a 6 months program if they want 100,000 of credit. But they'd have to do what we asked them to do. That was 5175. 5123. Here it's a rebuilt brand new specialist. She's a floor supervisor. We've already pushed you up a little bit. Then you did an inquiry. A month later, you do an inquiry, almost basically why. Okay, here we got this for $2,400 new account. Fantastic. And you have all these late payments. Why wouldn't you take this little bit of money? Balance needs to be on time. Again, you're messing it worse. You have all these collections we got to go after. No problem. See if we can charge them off or whatever can be done, or you might have to negotiate a debt or two. Here we have any problem, American Express or Chase, need to know. Rapid ended in 7/9. So all of a sudden we're pushing it up, we're going to drop. All right, you're going to drop because Rapid was doing its job. 27 points, up, up, and away. Late payments kill your case. This is the person, Brandy, when she reaches out to next week, all right, she's going to ask you, what is your real game plan? We can build anybody. This is definitely a 7-month program for this person. 7 months it'll take to finish and fix these kind of messes up. Then the new account's a violation anyway. What do you really want us to do for you? 4761, $10,000 credit. Is that with the corp or no corp? Need to know. Santos will reach out to you on Monday. Ready to start pushing you up and away a little bit. You signed up at 628, but then you did 2 inquiries. Why? You didn't let me position Navy. I would have got you 30,000. But again, what did you do? On your own, you violated. This is a case we'll need to know your game plan, because I would close this case unless you're willing to pay for the Rapid and things we have to redo that you screwed up. Any problem, American Express or Chase, they'll call it a violation fee. I'll just call it, we just have to redo what you screwed up. Again, your Rapid finished. You had 1 good card, possible card, and we went up, then we flatlined. So Santos will reach out on Monday. Please tell us your game plan. This person, they wanted 100,000. They're looking at 4.5 months. Okay, if they pushed all right fast enough and did it right away, I can give them Navy for $30,000. See, they applied here. They didn't get the damn card. They didn't line it up the way I'd line it up. This is 5581. 5581 late, current, late. Here now, please. Late payments screw you up. Okay, now that means Best Buy's already been charged off. It's here. Let's see if they charge it off. Got to go around this mess. Home Depot, was it really worth going after an inquiry 2 days after you signed up? Let Priscilla's your specialist. You let us know. See if you got the account or not. Here's Home Depot. Okay, see, this is a person. It's like, why? A corporation gets a Home Depot account for $5,000 to $20,000, literally with no guarantee. But again, that's up to you to learn to play the game to win. Would you like to win? This balancing this debt, any problem, American Express or Chase. Don't see him on the list up there. Rapid's good till 2/7/2025. So here's a person that wants us to help them. 44 points on a Rapid rescore. So we're playing push me, pull me. Is that a lot of points? Okay, so here's a person with lace. This is charged off now. We gotta look at the things you're trying to do. This is gonna take 5 months to rebuild this person. Okay, but again, during that time building credit, we can get up to $100,000. I'm always going to focus on 100,000 because that's how it becomes $1 million. That's 5581. Here's 5582. Remember, click the number on Credit Karma. It gives you the graph. To me, that's a heartbeat. Rapid's pushing this person up. That's what Rapid does. But again, Rapid is good till 1/22/25. Here we have some balances to play with, no problem. We have some collections to push aside. You might have to negotiate a debt or two. Brand interest specialists. This rebuild will take basically 90 days. Within that 90 days, we could build them 50,000. All right, within 4 months, we could build them 100,000 of credit. What is your ultimate goal? 5582. Let us know, please. If all it is to rebuild, then that's all we do. 5583. Jake's your specialist, no problem, rebuilt. Here we're basically just signed up. You have a collection for $27,000. If that's a car, remember they can come after you with the 1099-C. Late on this PayPal, please be on time. Late payments kind of screw you up, but it's up to you. All right, you can balance all this. You don't need authorized users, by the way. If you balance all this right away, getting that in current, you're looking at 4 months to get you 100,000 of credit. But it's up to you. What is your game plan? Because your Rapid's good to 1/14/2025. If it's just to rebuild, okay, that's all we do. If you want 100,000, let us know. Once again, I want you to look at this page. What does it say? Legal name of entity or individual person. There's always a solution to get past go. I would say 3 divisions of you, 3 of these forms under a corporation. What am I going to do? I'm going to build cash credit reports, spare and treasure and Equifax. I'm going to finance the American dream, and I'll set the taxes and the debt and get to where I need to go. Don't you get tired of treading water? Kind of sucks. So what do we get to do? A division of you to guarantee everything you're trying to do in the future. Once again, take a picture of these here. Supply turns into cash with no guarantee. Isn't that the goal, is to balance the debt and get past go every step of the way? Usually about 51,000. Here's 5584. 5584. Here's a person. All right, Home Depot's jacked up 107%. So I'd get the business Home Depot and transfer the debt. I'd work on each one of these step by step by step. Get rid of the authorized users because you don't need them. Again, what do? We look at anything that's good or bad. We have a collection here. Let's go after and get rid of it. Okay, you just signed up with 911. Okay, and from there, Christopher's your specialist, no problem. All right, no problem, American Express or Chase, it says. Well, what do we get to do? Simple. I don't ever want you to think about it besides green lights. See, we drop down. Rapid, it says no, but the reality is you just signed up, so it's being submitted. When it submits, it shoots us up 50 to 100 points. Why don't we balance all this debt, get past all this, and if you just want us to rebuild, we'll do that. But if, again, this person here, literally within 90 days, could have 100,000 of credit. All right, 5584 and rebuild. I tell them to go to class and not fall in their what, and make sure they pay attention. Pretty important. It's 5584. 5588. Here we have, we're going up. No, we just started. Okay. Priscilla's your special. You get a 500 bonus card. Let's go out. Please, no inquiries. Keep it that way, please. Go after these things. Push it aside. Everything else is not too jacked up, but again, they're not that big anyway. Any problem, American Express or Chase, need to know that as well. Rapid is good till 2/10/25. No green lights yet. Rapid just got submitted. See what happens. It's going up a little bit. Give it 2 weeks. It'll shoot it up. Why don't we balance, push this aside? All right, get as much as we can and have to negotiate down the road. All right, let's get these to be balanced more. Open the gaps on them, and then basically get this person 100,000 of credit. This is probably about 90 days for this person if they would do what we ask them to do. But again, maybe they don't want that. It's 5588. I have this belief everybody wants the American dream, $1 million of corporate credit. 5587. Mahisha is your specialist. All right, you just signed up. Good, no problem. All right, last year. Here we have an inquiry. Okay, this year. Why? And then we have a new account here. And we have a little collection account. So this is where you can balance this little cards. You can probably American Express or Chase. Or Rapid was submitted on 10/9/2024. You have one little green light, maybe. We look at it here, is what's Rapid, 35 points, 6 points. This will push you past 700. If you balance this correctly, this person here could have $100,000 credit in 90 days or less. But again, now we have to talk about this inquiry and the new account violating the contract. All right, what happened there? So we got to figure out what's next. Maisha will actually reach out to you on Monday and ask what your total game plan is. That's the goal. We need to know what your game plan is every step of the way. Here's 4865. We're going to ski down this one. Wow. We look at the graph because it's your heartbeat when you push the number. Here we went up 3 points. Wow. All right, 6 points. It just started here. Okay, 9, 20. Oh, this is a year ago. So what did you do? You went after Navy without me lining it up for you. They offer you the secure credit card for $250, a little crappy one. The cards I get you are $25,000 and $30,000 loan, but again, it's up to you. You filed bankruptcy 13, all right, in 2020. Is that a 3 to 5 minute payment plan, or did you complete it, or are you still in it? Here's questions we need answered. Brandy will reach out to you on that as well. This wasn't worth crashing the Rapid rescore. It wasn't worth violating the program, and here you didn't get it anyway. So again, these are no, it says. So what do? So you have a rapid till 2/7/2024. Why is that? I don't understand, because they should have violated this. Maybe you pay to reload the information, history and rapid rescore. I don't know. All right, so we're going to look at what you're wanting to do. This person, it would take 4 months to get them 100,000 of credit, but they'd have to do exactly what violating the program. 5585. 5585. Priscilla's your special. You signed up at 8-9. Scores not up yet. Here we have an inquiry. I hope you didn't crash your rapid rescore. We have all these collections we're going to go around, which rapid will do. From there, if you balance this, you have a Navy for 500. Zero balance, put a balance on it. Let me line you up for the 25,000 card and the 50 or 30,000 loan. It's up to you. Again, Primary Express or Chase we need to know, because I don't see in the list of the collection accounts. It says rapid is no green lights. When you sign up here, rapid was submitted. All right, so they should have put yes, because right now you can see it's pushing you up and away when everything's jacked up. So what rapid does. So Priscilla especially, she'll reach out to you on Monday. This person here, all right, I'd say 90 days, 100,000 of credit. All right, convert that to $1 million. That would be the goal. From there, if you Zelle $499 today, we upgrade your package. The goal is to get you 5,000 of credit. Don't have a corp, give you one. Tax ID, go to class with me for 90 days. You can handle it, because I'm going to be direct to the point. We're going to reach the American dream. The goal is to repackage everybody. All right, so Joseph, let's see. Hello, can I have my credit analyzed from Ray? Well, Joseph, I analyze everybody as it gets done. So what you need to do basically is always take a picture of this. So we give it to the people in the office as well. But the ultimate goal is, again, find out when the credit can be analyzed based on when you're in the rotation. Can you go back to 5582? You can watch this again tomorrow if you want. Okay, we do this on Fridays and Saturdays, to be honest with you. So let's follow this a couple things. When I had my company called Repackage in America, because that's what I want to do for you. I had my company only in America. I gave that to Don King for his movie. No problem. So if we look at you, and don't take offense, please, ever. We're going to look at a couple things. You're sitting there, not where you want to be. All right, where you want to be. It's your fault, and you're falling stupid in a lot of cases. All right, I just call it like it is, sorry. But again, let's not basically understand. You waste $50 every other day. I watch people in the office do it every day, buying fast food crap. Okay, so the reality is simple. That's $700 a month. All right, you can't afford $50,000. The bottom line is you can't afford auto income. If you took your personal credit or your corporate credit, all right, $50,000 is less than $600 a month. My TV show next year, all right, while I'm doing the summit/boot camp right now, I'm only doing it because I can have people in the room. I can hold their hand for 3 days and film it. If I didn't need to do that for the new TV show, I wouldn't be doing another one. Because the reality is, there's a lot of work mentally as well. I stopped doing boot camps last year. But I'd tell you right now to spend $5,000 or $2,000 with me, because I'm going to give you every rule and tools to leverage money, but it's up to you. I had my dream, all right, did the winning the game of business, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow free per time, and someone else tried to steal that too. 1,000 Steps Millionaire's Founders Kit. I sold it at the Bonovich for 32 years. I'm the real deal and I'm verifiable. I'm not fully, you know what, 5,000 a set. My old shit dad, the biggest one in my life, dying in a coma, having somebody steal 3.7 billion, having Ron show up to the office, steal my books and CDs, and Tom sell my phone numbers and websites to a porn site. So do yourself a favor, protect your ass. If you want a copy of the Millionaire's Founders Kit by itself, the office now sells it for $500. I sell for $299. Very simple, give it away. If you go to the summit, the boot camp, the first day, you can go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or all three. Hopefully go all three, online or in person. Or go on day one from 9 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock, is to cover the 1,000 steps. Millionaire's Founders Kit. So if you got the guts, and this is what's going to be, because I wish I could have hired me, and I go through all that crap and learn all the stuff that I teach myself. October 25th, 26th, 27th. Simple, all day. Reaching your high school ever. And that's what you get to do. If you want to copy the real estate system, financial system, the office is $1,000. That's okay. I give it away for $4.99. From here, day 2, we're going to basically make sure you understand a millionaire corporation. We're going to dissect the real estate system per division, the ability to get past go. Day 3, financial series, buckets of money, tax balancing, and become the bank. That's the goal. 3 days, it'll change your life. So today, if you just bought the books by themselves, it would cost you $1,500. The lowest here you have is $19.99. You need $10,000 of credit, the books and CDs, and classes level 1, 2, and 3 after the 3-day summit boot camp. But again, if it's done now in the next 10 minutes, it's $2,999, and it comes in $100,000 of credit, which can leverage into $1 million. And there's your Zell, the ultimate goal. That's what we get to do. If you need to call somebody at the office, you want to put it on a card for 5% more, 800-254-9506. So let's understand a corporation's a legal person. I told you to draw the diagram earlier today, what banks, grocery stores, you should have 3 divisions of you. Divisions are simple. I'll set them up on my dashboard, Spear, and Chenju, and Equifax. Corporate umbrella, the ultimate goal as we play this game. Each division at the office is usually $4.99. You get 3 for $14.97. The discount is 3 for $9.99, 9 for $24.99. If they're done in the next 10 minutes, I will double the number. You'll get 6 for $9.99. You'll get 18 for $24.99. It is a Zell. Call the office, use a card, no problem as well. Now let's remember, I don't believe you have your time. I think your time has you. I think you should be a money-making machine. I think you should focus on these types of businesses, what I've done for 47 years. Have someone drive you around the city today. Look around all the things you're missing on every busy street. Ask yourself, why don't you own these? Which you should. You should own every one of these every step of the way. Now, for me, if you want to call me, we'll set up a time of Q&A for 15 minutes. If we're going to do a blueprint, it's an hour with your partner of life. If it's coaching, it's a weekly base to get you up to $5 million of credit. The blueprint call is past, present, and future. Good, bad, and ugly. Tax lien, bankruptcy, primary, express, or chase. Family, corporation, divisions, the irrevocable trust, car, division, house, trust, auto income, cash flow free of your time. A 1-hour call with me with your partner of life is $999. It can be Zell, now. If I put you in coaching, what do you get to do? You stuck with me. Our goal is to go after 5 million. That's the ultimate goal. IRS says small business is 5 million below. We're going to take maybe what I've always done in my life, take 50,000 off of a corporate credit card. To me, that's a laundromat, that's a dry cleaner, car wash. It brings it to 10,000 a month. 100,000, that's a storage unit. 250 is apartment complex. What are we going to create? A boring business is boring and steady. That's what I've always done, boring and steady. So you become an investor. You own it, but you don't run it. That's the ultimate goal. From there, if you want to get into basically a 6 months, all right, 6 weeks, 6 months, all right, 3 months, 12 months program. Very simple, 6 weeks. Okay, what we're going to do is put you into coaching and teach you how to build up to $1 million of credit. From here, the blueprint call. All right, 25,000 cash credit, rapid rescore. Put you in all the classes and the workshops with me, and you get to play and even the specialties. Normally $11,596. If it was done today, it is $4,999. And you're going to get this 6 weeks and the boot camp on top of that. If it was done by Zell, now. You need to call someone in the office? They're there waiting for you right now. Now, if we look at the $1 million package as well, we look at the 3 months, the 6 months, or the 12 months coaching. Well, the IRS says 5 million below a small company. We want the 10,000, 100,000 a month. Well, let's understand analyzation weekly, calls, classes, rapid rescore. You and I are going to be working about days changing credit, projections, limits, and even call your creditors together. We're going to take away all the excuses. If you're in a 3 months coaching, it's $8,000 for 3 months, no problem. I'm going to build you 100,000 in credit. If you're in a 6 months, it's 15,000. I will build you 150. If you're in a 12 months program, it is 30,000, and I build you 300,000 of credit. You're stuck with me every step of the way. If all you want is rebuild, let's rebuild you. Let's do a rapid rescore. Let's put the score up and away. Let's get you to go to class every Friday and Saturday, as much as you can, to learn how to play the game. And let's charge you $9.99 and then give you 1,000 card back. During a broadcast with me, I discount it to $4.99, and the card becomes $500. Using Ray's rules and tools, you'll maintain $750 the rest of your life. You have a corp, I'll build yours. If not, I'll hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. We will build you up and away. You go to level 1 in setup. For $9.99, we'll do all that and hand you 5,000 credit back. $24.99, 25,000 of credit. Analyze, add history, and pop credit as soon as possible. That's the ultimate goal. That's a Zelle package, and you can always call the office right away as well. If you want to do referrals, please do. We'll actually build more credit for you, or we'll actually Zelle you back 10%. So the goal, you can even make some money. There's my email address. You want to give me a list of your referrals. So what do? We always remember banks and grocery stores and cities. And you could have 3 divisions of you. We look around, we basically repackage ourselves correctly. And what do? We stop bringing the pain home. We actually become a certified CFO and reprogram our brain to millionaire status. We look behind the curtain there every step of the way. That's what we have to do. For me, I always basically believe in God, and I believe he put me here to change the world, and I'm trying to do my best, as Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So if you need to call someone right now, because I gave you opportunity, now will be the same as tomorrow, 800-254-9506. The ultimate goal is to repackage you as fast as possible. Give them a call right away, see what we can do. And remember, I start classes tomorrow morning at 6 in the morning Pacific Standard Time for my private millionaire groups, then 7 o'clock all through the day. And one after that is the millionaire group as well. So I'm around to help you. All you got to do is show up in those classes and we can have some fun. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.